that's, I guess, the best types of horror is the stuff that you can't see. And
Exactly. Yeah.
That's stuff that's all suspense. That's real. That's the kind of stuff that would make me that would make me very nervous watching the film.
Caveat is the first feature film from director Damien McCarthy. His second being a little movie called Oddity, which is really good if you haven't seen it. Despite having a little tiny baby budget by industry standards, 250k British pounds, I wipe my ass with that. Caveat gave me an image that has been burned somewhere into my brain and one of my favorite scares from recent years. It's able to create tension and dread in a way that I think is pretty delectable. The setup goes like this. Isaac gets contracted by Mo to do a job for $200 a day. Watch his niece, Olga. However, there are several caveats. Yeah, I fucking said it. Fucking sue me, huh? Olga's father died last year. Took his own life. Her mom has been missing for 8 months, and Olga keeps going back to the house where her father died. Mo won't do it because she has psychological problems and goes into these states.
She's your niece. Why don't you go yourself?
Honestly,
She's fucking crazy, twin. Demon. The house is on an island in the middle of nowhere. The house is fucked. Like, come on, bro. Is someone eating it? And the biggest caveat, the largest caveat, is that Olga doesn't like anyone getting too close to her physically because she fears that she'll be attacked in her sleep. So Mo tells Isaac that he has to wear this freaked out harness.
turn around, I'll strap you in.
And he puts that shit on like a good boy. This movie is eerie, atmospheric, and one where I wasn't really sure what I was supposed to be afraid of, but was a little spooked nonetheless. There's Olga, this supernatural drummer bunny that looks like it wants to growl, and a haunted house. But things get a little more clear when Isaac finds a hole in the basement that the bunny leads him to. It's revealed that Mo was responsible for the deaths of Olga's parents, and her mother's corpse is still in the basement. Mo tells Olga that Isaac did it, so she wants him dead. And after she shoots him with a crossbow, he tries to escape through a crawl space, where he sees this. Now, you could say that her eyes are a tell that she's still alive when Isaac first finds her, but I didn't think she would do this. What I think is so creepy about this is not just the fact that she's still alive, but the way she chooses to make this known to Isaac. This movie does a good job of choosing when to deliver information. I would have thought that she'd wake up in the presence of Isaac. There's a scene earlier where he realizes that the key to the harness is around the mother's neck, and he full on reaches into the hole and grabs the key without anything happening. This could have been a jump scare with her waking up, but instead, she just sits there and lets him take it. So in the crawl space, I'm wondering, is this some kind of sick game? LMAO, bitch, I can take your life whenever I want. Isaac could go back, but Olga is still trying to kill him, and he'd still have to potentially deal with her mother. So he continues forward until he gets to the part of the basement where he first saw the mother, and where she's back in her original position, playing dead. Of course, the question is, what's her angle, and not knowing that creates the tension, but more than anything, it's her look that helps to create the horror here. The way her eyes are so wide and still have life in contrast to the rest of her decayed body. She looks lifeless and alert at the same time. It gives me a similar feeling to the one I get when it looks like the eyes of a portrait are following me, or when I see a skeleton with eyeballs. Isaac tries to saw through the wall to get out, with Olga's mother right next to him. I really like the decision to only use Isaac's flashlight for lighting here. The obvious main reason being that when you literally can't see her at all, you're scared of what she might be doing in the dark. It would be one thing if we could see her a little and still be aware of her movements, one of those what's in the dark corner moments, but instead, the next time we see her could be a completely different sight. She'll probably look different, but how different? And her position changes, but it's subtle. It's like she definitely moved, but the change is small enough to almost make you question it for a second. Like, wait, did she just move? But she did. Isaac puts a hat over her head, which is so relatable. and continues to saw away at the wall. And at this point, it's not only extremely clear that she's moving, but she's choosing to only do so in the dark and in small ways. It's like she wants him to know that she's moving, or that she doesn't care if he knows. She wants to keep watching him like I assume she's been doing for the entire movie. Knowing now that she moves around, along with the way many shots in this movie are framed, makes it seem like she could have just been hiding around the house. And for me, this just further pushed the narrative that she's trolling. While I think this is the peak of the scene and its tension, it doesn't really break until Isaac escapes the house. I kept thinking that there might have been a chance that Olga's mother would kill him. But in the end, maybe she was just trying to help lead him to the truth about Mo and what happened to her. I feel like she's gotta be supernatural and was using the bunny to communicate. It did activate when Isaac was close to finding the basement. And it would also explain things like the door to the crawl space seemingly opening on its own. Or maybe she just liked jerking him around. Mo comes back to the house where Olga shoots him and locks him in the basement with her mother. She comes from behind the wall and continues to act almost like an evil spirit. Like she's having fun with all this. It feels as if she's been waiting for this moment the entire movie, and now that she's here, she not only wants to kill Mo, but she also wants to terrify him. I promise that wasn't a play on one terrifying scene. Please forgive me.